The number one question I get asked from most associations getting a reserve study is, what's the new monthly reserve transfer amount? Then after getting their report and seeing that number, they follow up with a flood of questions like, why is it so high? What changed from our prior report? Are they accounting for the new higher interest rate that we're getting? Will the number change if we postpone the elevator project until after the boiler is replaced? Wouldn't it be nice to easily and quickly get the answers to all of these questions? That's exactly what uPlanIt, our online reserve calculator, gives you. Using your reserve study as a starting point, uPlanIt allows you to test what would happen if you were to change any variable from the comfort of your desktop. uPlanIt was created out of our belief that the safety and well-being of your association deserves more than guesswork. Watch this introduction portion from our recent uPlanIt demonstration webinar to see how you can take ownership of your reserve plan, making your decisions based on data so you can know instead of wonder.
Well, thank you, Paige, and hello, everyone. To our audience, we're just glad you've taken the time to join us today. Every day is a busy day, but what we have is a very powerful tool. We want to share some insights about it. We created it a few years ago and called it uPlanIt. So we periodically do some training to help our users, the board members and managers out there, learn how to effectively use it during budget season to help you make wise, informed decisions. So check your volume, settle in, and let David and I show you a very cool tool to help you through your reserve planning decisions. Well, this is the outline we'll follow today. David and I will lead you through what uPlanIt is, who it serves, where you find it, when you'd use it, and why you'd use it. So first of all, uPlanIt is our online reserve calculator. It complements your finished reserve study, and it replaces a spreadsheet that we used to provide to our clients many years ago. But we found that as that spreadsheet got passed around, people became unsure who had the latest copy, and we also found that not everyone was confident or comfortable working with a spreadsheet. So we created uPlanIt. It's a user-friendly online calculator that allows you to easily interact with your reserve study numbers and ideas. And the great thing is that all calculations are according to National Reserve Study standards. So we're able to show the badge in the upper right of your screen here. So you don't have to wonder about calculation accuracy or formula accuracy, as we did with client-submitted spreadsheets or prospects or associations that were doing their own reserve studies. That is now old and doesn't have to be done anymore. uPlanIt is just plain right, and it's easy to use. So uPlanIt is used by managers and board members who want to see what happens if they don't exactly follow the reserve plan that they've been provided, or if they want to see how sensitive the plan is to some changes, maybe to costs, timing, funding, starting balance, interest or inflation, things like that. It's a good, safe place to test your ideas. You don't want to go a few years downstream and find out that you made a bad assumption about what you thought would be an effective reserve funding rate. So think of it much like a flight simulator program where you can test your ideas and see what happens. And if you crash and burn in uPlanIt, no harm, no foul. You just try a different number and see if that works, if you have success with that different plan. So the bottom line is we want you to make informed decisions. And uPlanIt is where you gain confidence in your budget plan for caring for the association. With uPlanIt, you get to see what happens when you change something in your reserve plan. So no more wondering. We want you to be informed. We'll show you that it's quick. It just takes a moment or two. We'll do an entire webinar here in the next half hour or 45 minutes showing all sorts of variations of things that you can do. And I just want to make sure I reinforce the idea that uPlanIt does not revise the reserve study. It's just a safe place where you can test changes. Sometimes I'll refer to it as a sandbox. All right. And the way you get to uPlanIt is by logging in to our Client Center. And you do that by going to our website, reservestudy.com. And the Client Center is at the top right. Our primary contact on the Reserve Study project has access automatically. And the primary contact can add other users, perhaps some other board members or committee members, things like that. Most uPlanIt users are our professional Reserve Study clients, and they get to have free access during their budget preparation season. But we also have subscription users who purchase access for their budget season. We'll explain later on, $399 per budget season, and that is enabled from the day you launch the subscription until the end of your fiscal year, plus 3 months of bonus time. And so that's how uPlanIt, how you get to it, and how it works for you.
At Association Reserves, we make the present less stressful and the future more secure. If you want to join us in this mission, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see us address in a future video. Let's plan for your best future.